Good night, everyone. Femitek here once again. So, Dacosta Cup 2022 quarterfinal lineup. Definitely, today the fixtures would have been completed in terms of the second round, second leg. So, definitely, now we can actually see the teams for all the teams for the round of 16. That's where they would basically place them in groups of four. So as for the matches for today, definitely fixtures would have been completed. I have some scores for you. So that is for today. So Paul Bogle would have beat Cedric Titus 1 goal to 0. Irwin would have lost 1 love to Central I, and remember Central I would have beat Irwin 3-1. That's at Foga Road. So this time Central just managed to score 1 goal. Cornwall College actually turned the table for Veertech. Remember that Veertech would have beat Cornwall College 2-1 at Veer. Now, remember last night and the night before I was actually saying that, trust me, it's going to be difficult for a Clarendon team to leave all the way from Clarendon and, back west there. Really have the support there. So the table would have turned Cornwall College 2, Veer Technical 1. So definitely that went to penalty shootout, and Cornwall College would have won, or they would have advanced by the penalty shootout route. So definitely that match was really excited. And Happy Grove Christiana won 1 goal to 0. Right. So as for Cornwall College Veer, Cornwall College would have advanced by penalty 5-3. Other encounters or other matches, we have Froome 3-1. So Froome would have beat Titchfield 3-1. And then we have William Nib beat Petersfield 1 goal to 0. And Rossi's Belair 2 goals to 0. Continuing Glenmore. So Glenmore actually beat Taki 8 goals to 0. Manchester I beat BB Coke 2 goals to 1. And McGrath would have lost 1-0 to Edwin Allen. Right, so again, so for persons who are just tuning in, just looking at the scores, for today's lineup in terms of the matches. So again, for persons who are just joining in, Paul Bogle, Cedric Titus, 1 love Paul Bogle, Irwin Central 1-0. Cornwall College actually beat Veertech 2-1. Happy Grove Christiana would have beat Happy Grove 1 love. Froome Tech beat Titchfield 3-1. William Nib beat Petersfield 1 love, and Rossies beat Belair 2 love. Um, McGrath, they actually lost. Edwin give them a 1 love. Manchester I beat BB Coke 2-1, and Glenmore Taki. That game ended 8 love for Glenmore. Right, so that's it in terms of the second leg. Now let's see what the qualify um, quarterfinals look like. So round of 16, where ISA plays teams in groups of 4. So we have group 1 there. So this is the group 1 lineup. So we have Central I, Christiana, um, Garvey Masio, and Manchester I. So this is group 1. So group 1, um, really. So we have Garvey Masio there, which definitely, you know that Garvey Masio is the top team for this group. I would actually say on paper. So then we have Christiana next. Central now mark your Central I definitely have a decent team, and we have Manchester I and Christiana. So in terms of this one, now the top team. So here is a have it at the top there. So zone winners will advance to the semifinals um, of the tournament and compete for the Ben Francis. Right. So the zone winners, they will actually compete for Ben Francis. All right. So let's go down. So group two entails Cornwall College. So again, Cornwall College would have beat Virtec via the penalty shootout route. I think what 5-3, because Virtec would have won the first leg 2-1, and non Cornwall College would have won the second leg 2-1. So that simply means that the game went to semi-final, not semi-final, penalty shootout. All right, so we have Dintil. So in terms of group 2, we have Paul Bogle and William Nib. This group, for me, I don't think it is as tough as um, group 1. So for this one, I'm thinking that Dintil will come out on top. I don't know what the viewers think, but I think Dintil will come out on top. Of course, Cornwall College have a decent side. Going down to group 3. So here we have this one really tough one. No, 'cause we have Clarendon College, we have Froome, we have Rossies, and we have York Castle. Uh, so of course, I'm quite sure that persons are expecting Clarendon College to come out on top for this one. So definitely, guys, real football. Gonna actually see some real football playing now, right? So again, this is group 3. Going down to group 4 now. So as for group 4, we have Edwin, we have Glenmore, and we have Mannings and Stets. This one, I would say Glenmore. So Glenmore should actually win this one for me. So I don't know what the viewers might think. So My prediction is that for Group 4, we have Glenmore. That is just my call. For Group 3, we have Clarendon College. Again, that is just my call. For Group 2, I would go for Dintil. And Group 1, I would go for Gavi Masio. So those are basically my top. All right, so in terms of two, so top two teams for group one. For me, I think I'm going with Central Eye finishing second for group one. Group two, I'm going with Cornwall College finishing second there. Group three, I think I'm gonna go with York Castle. Don't know what the viewers might be thinking there, but I will go with York Castle for group three. Group four, I think I'm going to work with States for that one, you know. Yeah, I think I will work with States for number two for group four. So basically, as I'm saying, that is just my call. Yeah, that is just my call. So I think we have an interested lineup. I'm quite sure that some teams really disappointed in terms of how they would have finished. Right, so this is the table, the point standing after for round two. So this is the point standing for round two. I'm quite sure that we have some teams that really disappointed. I'm quite sure that McGrath really disappointed based on their finish. Next team that I think actually really disappointed is Irwin, because I really loved Irwin style of play. Don't know if any viewers out there. Don't know if any viewers or out there might actually have a team that yes, definitely. Let's say that that team would have deserved to make it to the quarterfinal stage, but it is just football, as I would have been saying for some time now. It is definitely the team that score the most goal and defend those goal on match day that will actually win. And definitely, again, not necessarily the team that played better style or look the best in terms of in terms of football. So it is a team that score the most goal and definitely one that defend all of those goals. Brownstone, in terms of quality, not the best this year in comparison to other years. Happy Grove, I mean, also had a decent lineup. So Christiana just beat them 1-0. Right, remember the first leg ended 3-3, Homewood. Also, I'm quite sure that the Homewood coaching staff and players also a bit disappointed um, of them not advancing to the quarterfinal stage. Petersfield also had a decent lineup, but that's just how it goes in terms of the Dacosta Cup 2022. So persons, as you can see, the competition really lining up to be really excited. One definitely shaping up to be really exciting. So again, for persons who are joining, just um doing a little review on the best of 16, where Issa would have placed the teams in groups of four. So four different groups, and they will play against each other. So again, the top two team for group one for me is Garvey Masio finishing first, and Central I finishing second. That's just my pick. For me, this group one is the toughest group. That is just my take on it. Then for group two, definitely will go with Cornwall College and Dintil. For group three, think I will go with Clarendon College. Definitely. Um, I'm actually saying York Castle Clarendon College. So group three for me is another tough zone. So I would say that group one the toughest, and group three another tough zone. As for group four now, decent enough group. We have Glenmore, we have Mannings, and we have Stets. So for me, I'm going with Glenmore and Stets. Right, Glenmore and Stets. For me, Edwin Allen, I don't think Edwin have the depth to actually pass this round. But then again, it is football. Table can turn, the ball is round. So the guys for Edwin Allen can definitely. I mean, the fact that they reach this stage of the competition simple mean that yes, there is some quality in that team. So at this stage, I don't think it would be fair. I don't think it would make sense for us to write off any team at this stage, simply because it must mean that there is some quality. I mean, within that team in for that team to reach the stage. So I'm not gonna say right off a team saying that there is no way it is possible for that team to actually um, come out on top, whether head the zone or the group, or get the second position in the group. Because remember, Edwin would have finished second to Clarendon College in terms of the first round. Right, Clarendon College would have finished with, I think, what, 23 points, and Edwin 15 points. All All right, so in terms of today's match, looking at the second round the table in terms of the goal difference and the point standing. So of course, as you can see, Edwin with a goal difference of three. So Edwin would have won both their matches. Mannings with a goal difference of two. So in terms of the teams that scoring, actually scoring. So as the competition progress, I mean, definitely want your players to be scoring because if you're not scoring, then that's when it is more likely for the game to go to penalty shootout in terms of that game being drawn. So team like Garvey Maceo, like Clarendon College, I mean, I think those teams they are doing well in terms of goal scoring. So as you can see in terms of goal difference, um, Garvey um, would have advanced with a 15 goal advantage with so defensive unit for Garvey Masio working good because you can see zero goal against them and they would have scored 15 goals in two matches. So definitely that's a lot of goals. So those forward and midfielders, they are definitely they would have received some really good practice in terms of practicing learning to shoot. Because I mean to score 15 goals in two matches, that simply mean that those boys they are really scoring. Clarendon College just a bit less, goal difference of 11. So Clarendon College would have scored 12 goals, um, and they would have played what Saint Mary Tech, yeah, Saint Mary Tech, and Saint Mary Tech would have just scored one goal. So again, the Clarendon unit definitely scoring goals because again two matches they've scored 12 goals in two matches. I mean there's hardly anything more you can ask of the boys. So they finished with a goal difference of 11. Glenmore still up there in terms of scoring. So of course Glenmore would have won the first game 2-1, right? And that's Stucky, yes, Stucky. And today they would have won the game 8 goals to zero. So Glenmore finished with a goal difference of 9. So again, average that is 5 goals per match, because they would have won the first leg 2-1 and 8 of the second leg. So that's 10 goals. So definitely again, the Glenmore boys they're actually scoring because the score 10 goals in two matches. I mean, playing football 2022 is hardly anything more you can ask of the boys to do. Didn't till now, so we have Dintil with a goal difference of 7. They would have scored 8 goals and conceded one. So the top four team, they're definitely doing well in terms of their defense and goalkeeper. Yeah, Casino, a goal difference of 7. So for the two matches in the second round, they would have definitely score 7 goals and receive zero would have scored against them. Froome scored 6 goals and one against them. So that's a goal difference of 5. Right, so going down, Then we have Rossi's goal difference of 4 and Central Eye goal difference of 4. Right, so these teams definitely have to do a lot of shooting practice. I mean, in order to continue in this competition. Edwin with a goal difference of 3, and we have Mannings with goal difference of 2. So Mannings would have scored 4 goals in 2 matches, and they would have conceived 2 goals. Manchester I um, goal difference of 2. They would have scored 3 goals and would have conceived 1. Paul Bogle just 2 goals, and we have so definitely we have Cornwall College. Oh, that's not up there as yet. All right, so in terms of goals, now let's look at the first round and see the goal difference, because still can make reference, So Cornwall College in the first round they would have scored um 24 goals and conceive 9. Froome, so Froome would have scored 40 goals and conceive only 3. So Froome take definitely scoring a lot of goal, but just that for the second round they were not able to score so many goals. But for first round, so, and they played only 8 matches, right? So 8, so that's average of 5 goals per match. If you play 8 matches and 40 goals, if my maths is correct, that should be 5 goals per match, right? They would have just conceived 3 goals. Rossi's 26. So as you can see, Rossi's so 8. So that's 4 goals. Not 4 goals per match. About so right. So that is 26. Right, 26 goals. So that's like 3 point something, 3 goals per match, and 3 goals would have scored against them. We have William Nib. Wow, William Nib scoring, man. So for the first goal, first round, William Nib would have scored 49 goals, and they played 9 matches, 0. So they would have not concede any goal in the first round there. Manning's 29, so that's what I'm saying. Manning's definitely need to score. So and Manning's played 10 matches, right? And they would have conceived 5. So let's see. Yeah, there are a lot of work that need to be done in terms of defensive. So let's go to the quarterfinal and see who Manning's up against. Which one of the group we have Manning's? Yes, so we have Manning's in Glenmore, Edwin, and and Stets. Right, so I think this is a sticky group for Manning's. As a reminder, Glenmore scoring. No, Glenmore actually scoring. Let's look at Edwin and Stets and see what Edwin and Stet did in the first round. So we're looking for Edwin and Stets, Right, so wow, Stets would have just scored 22 goals. So really not a lot. Let's look at Edwin. Edwin would have scored 20 goals, so and not a lot again. Alright, Froome is my school. Alright, cool, no? Alright, Froome. Froome is your school. Let me give you look a thing about Froome now. All right, so in terms of which, so Froome will be in Group Three. Clarendon College, Rossies, and the York Castle. Ah, kind of tight zone still, cause I mean, we don't see like Clarendon College, foreign from all cylinders. Let's look at the table here and see how they would have done in terms of the amount of goals that they score. So Froome is really right number six there. They are at number six, so they would have scored 6 goals, conceive one. Right, conceive one. So they are better in comparison to receive. So I think stand a great chance. Delroy, yeah, I think Froome stand a great chance based on the matchup. Yeah, based on the matchup. Yeah, I think they stand a great chance. I would say Clarendon College Froome for Group Three. I had it at. Let's look at York Castle. See what how York Castle performing in terms of the amount of goals they would have scored. Would have been scoring York Castle. All right, so York Castle they would have played 8 matches. Only scored 22 goals. So that's an average of 2 point something per match. Yeah, they would have conceived four. Right, so they would have conceived four. All right, let's look at right. So the first one here in terms of Gavin Massey. We know that Gavin Massey scored a lot of goals. Let me look for Gavin Massey first round. Let's see how many goals Gavin Massey scored in the first round. All right, so Gavin Massey scored 30 goals in the first round. They would have conceived five, and they played 8 matches. All right, but yeah, 8 matches. Right, so yes, guys. So in terms of when the match is gonna start, I'm not sure. Not seeing anything sent out by Issa as yet in terms of the dates. I don't know if persons I don't know if anybody out there would have received any information in terms of when the match is gonna resume. My prediction is by say weekend. Um, so maybe weekend we have some matches. I'm not sure. So for Group Three, I would say Clarendon College Froome. That's what it boils down to for me. And we have Glenmore States. Well, look at States. Let's see what States would have been doing in terms of the amount of goals, um, the scoring. Because at this point of the competition now, it's goals that matter. 10 games, 22 goals, conceive only one. Again, so a bit over, so 2 goals per match basically would actually say. So that's the first round. Second round states would have scored 2 goals. S- 2 goals. Yeah, so States definitely need to score more goal if they want to advance. So that's the thing, because they are not scoring the goals, not scoring the goals at all. So definitely it got stick a man and Glenmore scoring no. Glenmore scoring Edwin not too bad no. Mannings, let me check back for Mannings. See what Mannings look like in terms of goal amount of goal them score. Mannings 29 after 10 matches, 2 point um 8 something. Yeah, better than States. Yeah, Mannings better than States. First round. Let me see what Mannings look like second round. Mannings second round. 4 goals, right? So as you can see, better than States, Yeah, better than States. Edwin three goals there, second round. So States definitely need to score some more goals if they wanna really make it or go further in the competition. Alright, so in Group 2 now, Cornwall College Dentil. Let's see Paul Bogle, William Nib. So let's see which of these teams actually scoring the most goal. So we have Dentil there, right? So we have Dentil um definitely goal difference of 7. So they would have scored 4 goals per match, right? Goals per match. Cornwall College. Um, as you can see, 3 goals conceded, 3. So not scoring a lot, So go check for first round. So first round, Cornwall College. See there, wow, they receive they conceive a lot of goals, man. First round, 10 matches, 9 goals, almost a goal per match. They would have only scored 24 goals, 10, so 2.4 per match. So again, another team that need to score some goals if they really want to be able to match up with teams like a Clarendon College team, like a Dintil. You understand? And those teams they actually scoring now. Definitely scoring. Right, so once again to the persons who are just joining, just doing a little review in terms of the groups of are the best of 16. That's the quarterfinal lineup. So just looking at the groups, just giving some prediction in terms of who gonna actually win a particular zone or who gonna come second. Base, Jari. So just making that prediction based on the stats and record and that Issa is actually providing, which I must say thumbs up to Issa for maintaining the website. Really, the persons who are responsible for entering the data and the information online, I must commend them based on the fact that they actually get everything up as quick as possible. To be honest, really was not expecting to actually seen everything update apart from when the matches will be played. And then so thumbs up to Issa and the team of persons that are responsible for ensuring that the data is online for persons to actually um, go through and definitely make a review like what I'm doing now. So, right, guys. So that's basically it for me. So again, we have four groups, and this is where we're at now in terms of schoolboy football 2022. So once again, guys, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please remember to click on the subscription button. Of course, you need to leave your comments in the comment section of the video and share the video. So once again, thanks to those persons who would have joined online, and take care. Femitech is out of here.